I have felt a blanket of sadness and troublesome feelings around the world lately, and I am no stranger to that in my own world. I've just been having a hard month, and it seems like a lot of other people are, or at least I'm in touch with it. So I wanted to talk about something that I've come across that has made me feel a lot better, and hopefully if I can explain it well enough that if you feel the same way or you're just having a tough time, that it can just make you feel a lot better and get a lot of the things done that you need to do so that you don't just crumble under pain or frustration or stress or whatever. So the way that I generally have thought about going through tough times is that this sucks, this hurts, and there's nothing I can do about it, and I wish that I was happy. There's only one or the other. Like, if I can get out of this sadness, frustration, stress, anger, and get back to like a neutral or happy state, that'd be good. So I have to work my way out. And this is valid. You still have to work your way out of whatever you're feeling. However, the new big thing that happened to me was this idea that you don't have to have one or the other. Like, you aren't just happy. You can also be happy. So if we were to look at it another way, is if you're sad, you're very frustrated and you're having a really tough time in life, and somebody's making you angry or sad, well, you can feel that as well as feeling happy. So you can have little containers. You have a container for your negative feeling and be like, yeah, well, this is still happening. I still feel crappy. But you can also have a container that says, well, I also have things that make me happy. I also have things that aren't detrimental to my well-being. I can keep going and know that I'm not just trying to get rid of this instantly and just say, oh, I'm good now, because that would be insanity to just be like, yeah, well, I'll just change all my emotions. So this concept is that you can still respect and process the problems and the frustration and the emotions without trying to rush it. And you can really go about it your own way, however that might be. And just take your time with it. Just respect it, but also not let this overwhelm you and take over your whole entire life, because you still have things to do and you still might be around other people. You don't want to let them down or have a low vibe and be low energy. So you're like, well, I don't want to fake this. I just don't feel like being happy or whatever. And that's fair. If you just say, I am sad right now, or I am frustrating. You're partially sad, right? So that's just part of you. What you can do is, when you are around other people and you are trying to get going in life, you can say, well, I also have a lot of things that make me happy. I still like this. And, even if I've lost interest and I'm depressed, I still know that I have this interesting thing to me. And I know that I have a part of me that isn't that, because once I get rid of this will just kind of come back, right? That's the normal thinking. So you can say, well, it's still there. So I'll just tap into that and just take some of that when I need it. And it may be a small pool, like an introvert going to a party. Do what you can and know that that's there and that exists. Now, this is something that I've been doing quite a bit lately, but I don't even do it around other people. I just kind of do it to get things going. And this can even be simple as like cleaning my house or taking photos for things to sell on eBay. These things, normally, if I were very, very sad and upset, I'd be like, oh, well, that's stupid, that's worthless, I don't have the energy for that. But if I can tap into that part of me that goes, no, this is cool, it's fine, I can kind of get going. And once I get this momentum going, it becomes a lot easier. Does my mind still race and still think about some of the negative stuff? Absolutely. But I now know that I can have a container for different things simultaneously, and it works. It works really well to continue going about your day. This brings me to the point is, if you are looking for somebody to talk to and, be around like-minded men, I invite you to join my private community. Link is below, and there's a lot of really good stuff. I have like 12 courses in there. There's a community of awesome men, and there's also some tools as well, just to kind of get your brain going and even just like photography and creative tools. There's a lot happening, and you're going to hear a lot more about that very soon. So I invite you to check that out and apply for that. I think it's going to be really, really helpful for anybody who needs that. And until next time, cheers.